Listen, y'all went crazy on that last video. We said 500 likes and we'll drop the full top 10 fastest nukes for Battlegrounds. You hit that in just a few hours. Like, bro, what? So yeah, we're doing it. This is part 1 of the full-blown top 10 nuke champions, and I just gotta say, thank you for the support. Real quick, here's how this is gonna go. The top 5 nukes are already locked in from the last video, right? So in this one, I'm breaking down the top 10 to 6, and right after 6, the top 5 from that original video will continue seamlessly. So yeah, if you missed that one, don't stress. You're basically watching the full top 10 fastest nukes for Battlegrounds right here. But you, since y'all smashed 500 likes like it was nothing, let's level up. If this one hits 1,000 likes, I'll drop something even crazier. Maybe top 10 nuke champs by class or defenders that melt nukes. Y'all tell me. But for now, hit that like button, sub if you're not already, and let's get into it. These champs, they don't warm up. They don't play fair. They blink into Battlegrounds, press 2 buttons, and boom, your opponent's gone. Let's go. What makes a nuke champion? All right, before we dive into the actual list, let's clear something up real quick. What exactly makes a nuke champion? Look, there are plenty of champs in this game who can slap hard after some ramp up, play the long game, or need that perfect matchup. But a true nuke champion? Nah, they're built different. These are the champs you bring when you want to end fights fast. I'm talking 30 to 40 seconds, in and out, no warm-up, just straight-up destruction from the jump. In Battlegrounds, time is everything. That extra 10 seconds could be the difference between a win and a rage quit. So these champs, they're your cutting-edge weapons. The ones that don't give the opponent time to breathe, blink, or recover. You bring them in, and you walk out with the dub. Number 10, Longot. Bro, I've always loved Longot. He's one of those champs that just feels illegal in Battlegrounds sometimes. Like, you blink and the fight's already over. Hit a couple heavies, stack up that bad karma, plaid, launch that SP2. And if your opponent has buffs, oh, it's done, bro. That incinerate damage just melts through defenders like they're made of butter. Cosmic champs, buff-heavy champs, they get cooked instantly. And even if they don't have buffs, man, Longot still hits stupid hard. Like, it doesn't matter. He just wants smoke. He's fast, he's deadly, and in this meta where time is everything, Longot is dangerous. Top 10 nuke worthy? Easy. At number 9, yo, how can we forget the king, Onslaught? Like, bro, it's not even up for debate at this point. This dude is just cracked out of his mind. You dash in, start stacking up those neuroshocks, and when you drop that SP2, boom, everything turns into degen and the fight's just over. His heavy has crazy reach. His damage is passive based. So if you're up against some stun immune, shrug off type champ, guess what? He still stuns with a passive, bro. Ain't no escaping it. He doesn't care what class you are, what node you're on, or how bulky your defender is. He just wants to melt people and go home. Onslaught is literally the god of Marvel Contest of Champions right now. And if we're talking fast nukes for Battlegrounds, you better believe he's on the list. Number 9 with absolute violence. Coming in at number 8, Hulkling. Look, in the cosmic class, if there's anyone who can keep up with CGR in terms of insane damage in 0 time, it's this guy right here. Hulkling is just built for Battlegrounds. He's tanky, he's fast, and man, he's just so damn reliable. You stack up those buffs, hit into the block to go unblockable, and then you drop that SP2. Bro, that's when the fireworks start. The SP2 itself slaps, but the real madness comes right after. He gains those juiced up fury buffs, and suddenly your basic hits start hitting like a truck on nitro. And it's not just about raw damage either. He's smooth to play, hard to mess up with, and can handle so many matchups. I mean, how do you make a top 10 nuke list and not put Hulkling on it? Straight up a menace in Battlegrounds, easy spot at number 8. At number 7, come on man, who else did you think it was gonna be? It's our fan favorite, the OG Cosmic God himself, Cosmic Ghost Rider. Even after all these years and still not available as a 7-star, by the way, this dude is just out here smoking defender in seconds. The power gain, the rotation, the damage numbers, everything just clicks. And once you get that rhythm down, boom, SP2 melts everything. Doesn't matter who's in front of him. CGR gives you control, speed, and just straight blast you to the Shadow Realm energy. Like, if you want fights done in under 40 seconds, this is your guy. Has been for years. And let's be real, he's probably gonna stay in every Battlegrounds deck forever. CGR is that dude, period. All right, coming in at number 6 is, yup, I said it. Okkoi takes the number 6 spot. I know. This might be a surprise for some of y'all. Don't worry, you're not alone. Even I was shocked when I saw the kind of damage and speed she brings in Battlegrounds. The amount of bleed and shock damage she dishes out, the debuff stacking. Bro, it's just crazy. Like you blink and she's already turned your opponent into a health potion. Honestly, she could have been even higher on this list. But I played it safe and locked her in at number 6 because, well, you know, Bam's got changes planned for her. They already confirmed it, so we don't exactly know how things will shake out. But right now, as it stands, she's an absolute beast in Battlegrounds. Fast, efficient, clean damage rotation. And personally, I actually really like her playstyle. Feels smooth, and once you get that rhythm going, you just fly through fights. So yeah, Okkoi takes the number 6 spot, and rightfully so. And now, we're stepping into top 5 territory. If you already saw that video, you know what kind of chaos is coming next. But if you missed it, no stress. The top 5 fastest nukes for Battlegrounds continues right now. Number 5, Dazzler, the SP2 laser show queen. And yeah, I already hear some of y'all in the back saying she's overrated. But let's get real. When it comes to pure, raw nuke power in Battlegrounds, Dazzler absolutely belongs in the top 5. Period. Now sure, she ain't the most brain-dead champ. You do need a bit of skill to get that SP2 tap timing down. But once you've got it, bro, she melts defenders like butter in a microwave. No fancy build-up. Just stack up that tempo to 70 plus, time that SP2 perfectly, and boom, that health bar vanishes. We're talking over 1,000,000 HP gone in a blink. Straight up cheat code. And here's the spicy part. She can evade unavoidable specials too. You know how clutch that is when you're dealing with champs like Serpent who love to throw out those broken can't dodge specials? Yeah, Dazzler just says nah, I'm good, and keeps nuking. Plus, let's be honest, that SP2 animation, one of the cleanest and most satisfying in the whole game. She pulls up like a disco assassin and just deletes you. If you ain't tried her yet, trust me, she's not just flashy, she's deadly. Number 4, Mr. Sinister. And honestly, do I even need to explain this one? This man didn't just get buffed, he got reborn as a degen monster. Ever since that massive buff dropped, he's become one of my absolute favorite reworks in recent memory. Like, bro, he's not the same champ anymore. He's a freaking degen god. The thing that always makes me smile when I use him, that crazy mechanic where you just charge a heavy to pause your debuffs. Like, who thought of that? It's so smooth, so toxic, so sinister. You're basically standing there menacingly while your opponent's melting from degens, and you're just deciding when to finish them. And let's talk about the matchups. My favorite is going up against Okkoi. She's out there doing her thing, stacking all those bleeds and shocks, and I'm just chilling, waiting, holding back that SP1. And then, boom, one special, and suddenly she's drowning in degens. And the best part? I pause them. Yup, I pause the debuffs. I pause the stun from parry. I pause her entire will to fight. You want to talk about a Battlegrounds nuke? This man ends fights before your opponent even gets a chance to think about throwing a special. They're too busy watching their health disappear while you stand there holding your heavy, deciding when to finish the job. It's ruthless, it's unfair, and it's beautiful. That's why Mr. Sinister is my number 4 on this list. Comment down below if you've tried him post-buff, or if you're sleeping on this absolute menace. Next up, 3, Tagra, the Rupture Queen of Battlegrounds. And now that she's finally in the 7-star pool, yeah, things are getting real nasty. She's not just strong, she's lethal. And the worst part? You give a good Tagra player an inch, and they'll delete you in under 40 seconds. No mercy. Look, I get it. She takes some skill. You gotta be precise with your spacing, land those well-timed heavy intercepts, and keep those census rolling. But once you master that flow, it's straight up destruction. Her whole kit revolves around ruptures, and let's be honest, hardly anyone is immune to that. Which means her damage, it sticks, it stacks, it slaps. Here's how it goes. You charge in with aggressive pressure, start spamming those heavy attacks from downtown, and that long range makes it so easy. Build up those ruptures, then drop a clean, picture-perfect SP2, and just like that, fight's over. They're nuked, they're confused, they're mad, and that's not even the best part. The heavy spam game with Tagra is disgusting. You're basically dancing around them, pausing your senses, dropping ruptures, and controlling the whole damn fight like a predator stalking prey. There's a reason top-tier Battlegrounds players either ban Tagra or build their whole draft around countering her, because in the hands of someone skilled, she's a full-blown nuke missile wrapped in fur and finesse. That's why she's locked in at 3 on this list. Stylish, strategic, savage. If you know, you know. Oh man, now we're talking. Number 2, Juggernaut, the unstoppable bulldozer. And listen, this man is not just strong, he's a damn bulldozer. When I say control, I mean it. Juggernaut gives you one of the cleanest, most dominating playstyles in the entire game, and that's exactly why he's one of my fastest nuke champions. This dude is crazy simple to use. No complicated ramp up. Build up to your SP2, stack those unstoppable buffs to 10, let it rip, and watch the health bar disappear like magic. It's that easy. He brings everything you want in Battlegrounds: speed, power, and control. The damage is wild, and fights are usually over in one special. But the best part? Even if you mess up a bit, those unstoppable buffs got your back. They keep you from getting punished, give you room to reposition, and let you stay aggressive no matter what. And honestly, if you're newer to the game or just starting to build your deck, Juggernaut is one of the best champs I'd recommend. Why? Because he's reliable, he's forgiving, and he absolutely smashes defenders without needing crazy relics or deep masteries. He's not flashy, he's not tricky, but he is a freaking freight train. He earns this number 2 spot with brute force domination. But trust me, the number 1 spot? That champ is just on another level. Speed like you've never seen. Number 1, Deadpool X-Force, and yes, I said it. The rework is that good. This is hands down one of the best champion reworks the game team has ever dropped. Forget the old meme version of this guy. This new Deadpool is a full-blown assassin. We're talking about a champion who's not just insane in Battlegrounds, he's a nuke in literally every short to medium fight across the game. AQ, wipe. EQ, gone. BGs, deleted. This guy doesn't play around. Now I know what some people might say. Bro, you need 2 SP2s to finish the fight. Nah, you're using him wrong. The real sauce is the SP1 rotation, and once you get it down, oh man, it's a bleed tsunami. His special 1 dishes out crazy damage when you've got bleed stacked, and guess what? It's fast. Like, blink and the fight's over fast. That's why Deadpool X-Force is sitting at the top of this list, and you don't even need some fancy synergy setup or deep ramp. Just build bleeds, hit SP1, and watch your opponent's health bar melt like butter in the sun. Every time I use him in Battlegrounds, it feels like cheating. The animations are slick, the crits are deadly, and the bleed damage just never stops ticking. So yeah, Deadpool X-Force is my number 1 fastest nuke champion in the game right now. Straight to the point. Bleeds on bleeds. No fluff. Just destruction. What do you guys think? Did I get it right? Or is your list looking different? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And that's the list, baby. 10 of the fastest, deadliest, most disrespectful nuke champions in all of Battlegrounds. These champs don't give you a second to breathe. They show up, press a couple buttons, and leave your opponent wondering why they even queued up. If you made it this far, drop a comment. Who do you think should have made the list? Or maybe you've got a secret nuke pick I missed. Yo, I'm always reading the comments, so let me know. And hey, y'all crushed the like target on the last one. So let's see if we can do it again. This time, the target is 1,000 likes. If we hit that, I'll cook up something even crazier. Maybe nukes by class, maybe defenders that survive the nukes, maybe even a full Battlegrounds meta tier list. Y'all decide. So go ahead, smash that like, hit the sub button if you're vibing with the channel, and share this with your Alliance fam. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay sharp, Stay sweaty and bring the nukes.